It's been a much-discussed week in politics when it comes to Texas race for U.S. Senate. As we mentioned, a new poll shows Democrat Beto O'Rourke polling within 4 points of GOP incumbent Ted Cruz. But this week, there's also talk about a possible arrest in O'Rourke's past in his hometown of El Paso. Here with the facts of the matter, Gardner Selby of the Austin American-Statesman, which has since 2010 been the headquarters for the nonpartisan fact-checking Politifact Texas project. Welcome.
Good to be here.
So, an arrest. This is not the first time we've heard this tale. Let's take a look at this ad.
Let's examine the facts about his character. He has a criminal record that includes DWI and burglary arrests.
Now, this is a TV ad from 2012, sponsored by the U.S. Representative Sylvester Reyes from back then, before O'Rourke beat him in the congressional primary that year. But these accusations stem from something much earlier, right?
That's right, and it's a little shocking, frankly, that that ad was still out there online for all of us to look at. We're looking 6 years later. But having said that, the charges go way back to the 1990s. When we looked at this, we decided we would do a background check first to see what records turned up, and found minimal confirmation from courthouse files that, in fact, O'Rourke, as a UTEP student, University of Texas El Paso student, was arrested and charged with burglary, apparently, he said later, for trying to get over a fence with some fellow students, misdemeanor. That was later disposed of. And then in 1998, he was stopped in El Paso for DWI, driving while intoxicated, much more serious charge, he's acknowledged. In that instance, he went to DWI school, and that went away.
So we saw the mugshot, we saw the list of arrests. You know, how were you able to verify all this?
Well, I mentioned that background check we did. We also went back and looked at news stories, and we found accounts from the earliest time that he ran for office. He ran for the city council and got elected to the El Paso City Council. His opponent at the time brought up the arrest and said something to the effect of, this is a sign of his character, or this is a sign we've got to watch out for this guy. And O'Rourke was straightforward about saying, yes, I was arrested for DWI, and I feel like I have been a good citizen since.
So you reached out to the O'Rourke campaign.
Yes.
What did they have to say?
They said, look at the record, and they offered some more news clips and other examples of O'Rourke talking about it, and didn't deny that those two arrests occurred.
So why is this coming up again? Does this have anything to do with Ted Cruz?
It might. Of course, as we all know, O'Rourke is challenging the Republican senator. We have not heard anything directly from Cruz's campaign about these arrests, and I haven't seen a sign of them advertising on it. We have gotten 2 or 3 emails a week from readers who say, what about Beto O'Rourke's criminal record? When are you going to fact check that?
So what does the truth-o-meter say about this one?
When a claim is correct, it's at that far end of the meter. It's what you're looking for in life and politics. This is a true statement by Beto O'Rourke, the Democratic nominee for U.S. Senate.
All right, Gardner, you can follow him and the Politifact Project on Twitter under @PolitiFactTexas. Thank you, Gardner.
Good to be here.